19-year-old, I've pretty much since, this partly just my personality, but since the get-go, I've planned a career. I'm 19 and I've got at least the next 10 years, if not the next 20 years, set out in front of me, and that doesn't involve children. For mainly the simple reason, and I give this to most people, that I would not feel comfortable having a child knowing that there's the possibility that I'd split up from their parent, and I don't think I could take that risk. And I guess it probably sounds kind of sad, but I wouldn't risk doing it to someone that I've given birth to.
Tim, what do you think? What do you want when you grow up? Do you think you'd like to have kids and get married?
I think I'd like to have kids, but yeah, I guess I'd like to get married maybe, but I'm not sure if I'd like to have a divorce. Let me put that another way. No, I would not like to have a divorce, but I think that I'd like to have kids, and having a divorce...
No, keep going. You're doing really well. You are making sense.
Yeah. Well, I'd have kids, but I don't think if I could choose not to have them born again, if I was going through a divorce, I'd still have them, because, I mean, they've got their lives ahead of them, and I'd think of probably them.
So you think that there's a future for kids even who have been...
I mean, they'll get through it, and it's just one little dark patch.
It's one little dark patch.
Yes,
okay, Rhiannon, what do you think? And how do you feel about the future in relationships?
I think that my parents breaking up, because when I was 4, my mum and I moved from Victoria to Sydney, and my mum met my stepdad online, and he's been my dad ever since. He's been my one and only dad. He's the only guy in my life. That'll never change. But I'm kind of happy that they broke up. After everything they went through, it made the 3 of us a stronger family. I can sit down and talk to Mum and kind of tell Dad a bit of stuff, but I love them both. And if I looked back and would want to change it, not a chance.
And if there's one thing you could change about the way adults' parents behave in these situations, what would it be? Just quickly, quick whip around, what would you change? Yep.
They need to grow up in, like, it sounds like a lot of the circumstances, the parents are actually the ones acting like children. And I think sometimes...
Yeah, front row, yep.
I think doubt, I don't think any parent should say, doubt that they divorced, or broke up with the other person, because that, kind of affects a child a lot.
So if they're agonising about whether it was the right thing to do with you, it's not a good thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rachel, what advice would you have to parents after what you've been through?
Don't go straight into another relationship as soon as the other, your partner has literally gone out of the driveway. Don't get the other part, your new partner, to drive straight back in. You got to give the time to heal type of thing. Don't fight all the time and just think of the children. I know you think you do, but you don't.
That's a really good note to end on. I'd like to thank you all very much for joining us tonight. It's been terrific to hear from all of you and for all of you to share your stories. Thanks a lot. And that is Insight for this week. If you want to hear the advice the people here have for other kids going through a separation or divorce, log on to our website, sbs.com.au/insight. You'll also find links to organisations that can help. You can tell us your story, and parents, please join in. We're really interested in your reactions to what you've just heard. Insight is repeated on Friday at 1:30, again on Monday at 3:30. Do join us next week. Till then, good night. Danielle, you kicked off this conversation.
Okay.
What were you saying?
So I said it sometimes teaches you to be deceptive, because we have to walk on eggshells all the time. We have this double identity. And just in general life, you might find yourself lying, and you're good at it because you have been doing it to your parents, to both parents.
Yeah, you kind of find... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
You kind of find you're 2 different people, because there's certain things you can say and do and act and talk about with one parent and certain things with the other. Like with my dad, he's totally laid back and it's kind of go with the flow, whatever. But with my mum, it's nah, good grades, good education, got your whole life planned, this, that, and mum's more, you find generally that one parent's more structured than the other, so it's kind of like you're 2 different people.
And And if you want to chat to Sarah, Harley, Aoife or Rachel, just hop onto our website and click on the live chat. Can you reinvent yourself in the middle of a recession?
I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now if I didn't get laid off.
Who's changing for the better and how?
It's the best thing that ever happened to me.
That's Insight, 7:30 next Tuesday, SBS.